everyone, good morning. I am just now waking up and it's Saturday, so I slept in a little bit, 8 o'clock, and now I'm going to do some DoorDashing, some Instacarting, and a favor runner as well today. And I'm going to sign up for Uber as well when my license plate registration comes in, because I asked for that before you can be a driver with them, and possibly Lyft. Why not? Do a little bit of everything. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself today. Let me see. I feel like I've slimmed down just a little bit. Yesterday I had, what did I eat for breakfast yesterday? I don't know if I ate breakfast. I don't think I had any food for breakfast. But I had I had made some chicken Alfredo with summer squash, and for the sauce I used coconut milk and some fake mozzarella cheese. It's basically coconut oil and tapioca starch. And then I put in some summer squash, I put in some onion, put it over some gluten-free noodles, and I basically had that for lunch and dinner because I made so much. And then I made some chocolate sunflower butter muffins. It had chocolate sunflower butter, eggs, fake butter, some coconut milk, a little bit of water, gluten-free flour, and I think that was it. And I just needed some extra protein strength throughout the day. So I had those. Today I'm going to be more plant-based. So I'm probably going to wake up, have a smoothie, and I wanted to do a weigh-in, so I'm going to go do that. Hold on. Okay, don't mind weighing. Okay, what did it land on? 179 or 178? Wait. Oh, I gotta get a new battery. Hold on. I'll try to sit as still as possible. I don't want to cheat. 179.1. Okay. So I lost a pound this week. 178.8 there, 179.1. Basically 179. So that's not bad. It's a whole pound, right? A pound is a lot. So I think this week I'm gonna focus on eating more vegetables, and instead of eating grains like rice or breads and stuff like that, I'm gonna focus more on getting greens in my body, and maybe I have some butternut squash and stuff instead of, oh sorry guys, I just woke up and it's like crazy. Instead of the carbs that are simple carbs, I do complex carbs. So less white potato, more sweet potato, that kind of thing. So I'm just I'm pretty proud of myself for the 1 pound in a week. I probably could have been a little more if I wanted to really hit it hard, but working out creates muscle as well. Ooh yeah, there's no muscle there. But that could be part of it, because all I do is sit on the couch, but this week I actually got up and did something, and my body feels sore. I can tell the difference. I feel like it's been alive for a little while. So that's good. Yeah, so that's my plans. I'm just gonna go do some favor Instacart DoorDash, try to make up a little cash after such a large down payment for my vehicle, and get some bills paid. And then I'm trying to also save up for my daughter's 14th birthday party. Yeah, I said 14th birthday. I went over there Thursday and then also on Friday, just to see them a little bit, because I feel like I haven't been able to see them. But now that I have a car, all that can change. You guys, No way. I feel so happy about myself right now. I know it's still a little poochy, but it's not bad poochy. Well, I'm getting there, so that's good. And then, what else do I gotta save up for? Just savings in general. And I wanna get Eli new shoes, new wardrobe. He's starting to grow out of the ones he's got. And I don't know, I think that's about it. I would love to get my hair done and my nails done. That has been years. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon with all the other stuff I gotta buy. Anyway, so I better stop gabbing and start getting some cash together. All right, guys, thanks. Okay, I'm all showered up, ready to go for Instacarting or DoorDashing or whatever. So I decided to do a smoothie and an omelet because I know I'm gonna need some protein to keep me going. So I'm gonna do onion, kale, egg, omelet. So I think that's really all I have as far as all my ingredients. So anyway, I'm gonna go eat that, and I don't know when I'm gonna work out. Probably after a couple orders when I come home and take my break. But it is a workout just getting out of your car and bringing the food up the stairs, or you know, if they're on the 3rd floor, that's a lot. So for apartments anyway. So anyway, I am going to go do that. I'm gonna eat breakfast, and I'll keep you guys posted about my workout and my progress. So it's day 8 today. That's why I did the weigh-in. And you know, usually when I didn't do an initial weigh-in, I don't think, but I would usually fluctuate anywhere from 180, 181, sometimes 184. I would see, you guys, it's not cool. So seeing 179, 178, that is it's not a lot, but it is definitely motivating because I never want to see that scale say 190 or 200. So the fact that it is going down, even though it is a little bit, is very motivating. It makes me want to keep going for the next week. And yeah, I feel like I can do this. So remember, 10 pounds was my goal. I'm only on day 8. I have 31 days to go. So 31 minus 23 days. Anyway, somewhere in the 20s. So we got some time, you know, and I just gotta step up my game a little bit. Maybe I'll start like really looking at some good workout video moves and incorporate that instead of just kind of winging it for what I think is gonna work. I've saved a lot of Facebook videos that have like people saying work out your core for specific mommy tummies. So that's what I'm going to be targeting. I don't know what your target areas are, but I suggest doing a little research. You know, YouTube videos, Facebook Reels is where I've been going, and anywhere these days you can find some information about working out. So Google search, you know, whatever. So if you want to incorporate some of your workouts for your target areas, like maybe you want to work out your back, maybe you don't want to do your lower stomach, maybe you want to do like, you know, chest area or lower legs or thighs or butt or, you know, whatever. So my target areas that I've been doing are my arms, especially like the under area right here. I think that's your triceps. It's been a minute, guys. But I think that's your triceps. So I've been working on my triceps, my lower stomach area, like right here. Not like this area, but here, because it's like nothing. And then I think they call it like pelvic floor exercises. I gotta do that stuff. And then my butt and my thighs. That's what I've been trying to work on the most. And then if all that starts to happen, my next target areas would be like my back, my neck, and hopefully like as time goes by, it just all starts to be worked out at once and I don't have to have like target areas. I just start working out. But anyway, so I am gonna be going to Dash and I'm gonna go eat some food, and that's basically gonna be my day. So talk to you guys later. we are ready to go. I'm gonna have my little sidekick with me today. You ready, baby? All right, let's do it. You guys, we grabbed our first order. It was from Gigi's Cupcakes, which I never knew we were close to. It's actually a really cute little store. But Eli got a free cookie. The lady was so nice. Is it good? Yummy, huh, baby? So anyway, here we go with our first order. This one was 5 miles for $10.50, I believe. I'll put some information about you know, how orders go with DoorDash and like Favor as well, because you can average like 25 to 30 bucks sometimes an hour. Other days not so much, usually like 15 an hour, but you know, on the good days it pays really well. So here's hoping I can dash enough to make Ava's birthday party. All right, here we go. So guys, this is DoorDash. This is what it looks like when you're waiting for an order. This is when you get a notification. It pops up with the amount, how many miles. You can accept it. It tells you where you're going. You hit the quick directions button and it has its own in-app navigation. And once you actually get to the store, you know, you can hit that exit button. And I believe I was waiting here at the light for quite a while before I could actually hit arrived at store. But it's very simple to use. It tells you, you know, the speed limit. It's basically just like your average Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever, but it's just tied into the order. You can change it to Google Maps or Apple Maps if you want to in the settings. But I find that their navigation system has come a long way and I do like using it. So here I turned it in, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I hit exit, I hit arrived at store because I was close. And then I'm able to see who my person is that I'm picking up for. And then once I get to, you know, a store employee or whoever, I can show them this and then they know what order I'm going to actually be picking up. So this was a decent order, $6 for 4 miles. And, you know, I try to make it to where, oh yeah, this was weird because I didn't understand why it was making me go back to Chipotle. They had given me 2 orders in one. So now I'm going back to Chipotle. I had arrived at store. I had another order. So they were just 2 houses very close to each other. So yeah, I only traveled the 4 miles. I try to do at least $1 per mile to get my money's worth because, you know, you have to account for gas as you're doing this. So even though I believe I made $140 yesterday after it was all said and done. But I ended up actually having to, you know, put some gas in the tank and then I had to make a few purchases at the store. So it all, you know, takes away from the actual take home amount or whatever I guess you want to say. So yeah, that's basically the app. Once you finally get to the store, sometimes it will ask you here, like, take a picture of the receipt and the bag so that we know, you know, you actually got the order. I think sometimes they have people who will steal the food, so they want to make sure it gets there. And so you upload a picture here. Oh, that's my car. Just want to upload the picture so they know you got it. Sometimes it can be a little glitchy. But then it starts taking you to the person's home, and you can see it only took me 5 minutes to get there, and I made $6. So anyway, it's pretty good. Sometimes it's, of course, you know, a bigger dollar amount, so of course it means sometimes a lot more miles, but other times it just means they tipped really well. So every order is going to be different, and you can decide to accept or decline every offer that comes in. You don't have to take the order they assign to you. You can always decline it. So it's a very
decent app, I would say. I like how flexible it is that you can hop on or hop off at any time. And I'll show you my earnings as well on the next slide. I also wanted to show you the drop-off instructions. So usually you get there, they want you to take a picture of where you drop the item and then upload it into the system. And then you put a little description about where it was dropped off, and then it completes the order. And this one, usually it would say, $6 or whatever, but I had a second order. So it just auto jumps to the second order if you have duplicate orders, and then you can just start navigating from there. And that's how that works. Okay, so this is my Dash summary. This is the end of a Dash. This will pop up. It shows your start time, the amount of time that you were actually active taking orders, and how long you were actually on the app. From here, you can start dashing again once it's over, and it'll give you a time until you're going to dash till. And if you want to, you can go back to the home screen. Once you're in a dash, it has a little button here. You can go to your earnings tab, and then you can scroll down, and it's going to show you all of the dashes you've done, the details, how much you made, how long you were on the dash. You can go into further detail, and it'll show you each delivery you've taken and what you earned on those deliveries. Okay, so we made it back home from dashing. I'm having a quick lunch. I'll show you what I'm making. Just a couple bean and cheese tacos. And then I'll probably have like a smoothie on the side. But anyway, I took some videos, so I'm going to show you guys like my DoorDash numbers that I did this morning. And then I got a babysitter for him for later. Daddy's going to babysit him so I can come out and do... Oh, you want the last of the pizza? Eat it, baby. Here, you can have it. You want a bean and cheese taco? But yeah, so I'm just gonna have a quick snack, try to get back out there. I've already made roughly 40 bucks. I made it roughly in two or 2.5 hours, I can't remember. But you want the rest of your yogurt? Where's your yogurt? Where did I put your yogurt? Oh, there it is. Want your cherry yogurt? Not bad. I gotta do dishes. Oops. Here. There, got that yogurt, bud. It's good for you. But anyway, so gonna make my lunch up real quick and head out, and I'll show you my workout later on. Say bye-bye, baby. Can you wave? Yay! Good job! You learned it so good now. Good job waving. All right, here we go. Hey guys, so I have put in probably about 5 hours today, and I've made 75 bucks. 4 hours? 4 hours, I think. Yeah, I'd say more like 4 hours. Made about 75 bucks, and I am going back out for another 2 hours just to see what I can make, because I already had to put in money for gas and baby wipes and waters, and I got a little bit of, I got some gluten-free pretzels for some snacks, so I'm snacking on those. And so here we go. I'm doing Favor, Runner. It's called Runner, but it's for the Favor app, so I'm a runner. And then I'm also doing DoorDash. So I'll show you what I made at the end of the day. All right, so I am finally done today. It was an all-day affair. I was on part DoorDash, part Favor. I took some screenshots, some screen recordings, and I can put them up here for you guys. And now it is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I still have to exercise, but I feel like I got my exercise running all that stuff around. But I'm not going to let that be my excuse. I am going to work out. So I'll put some of the screen recordings on here just so you could kind of see how the apps work. And maybe decide for yourself if it's something that you want to do for yourself for a side hustle. So, all right. Bye. Okay, so this is the Runner app. I'm starting in the earnings tab, but I'm going here to the actual run tab. You can choose any area you want to be running in. Say I select this area, I can actually choose how many hours I want to be running, which is different than DoorDash. So once you start, it shows you the area that you are in and shows you any of the busy spots that are currently going on. You can navigate there. This is an order that just popped up. It tells me how much I'll earn, how many minutes I'll be out there, how many miles, the address, and you can either accept or decline, just like DoorDash. This was another order that popped up. It was pretty busy at that time. So I declined both of those. And so now I wanted to show you the earnings tab. Just like DoorDash, it gives you a breakdown of what you earned for the day. I believe I already cashed out. I made $49.01, averaged $12 an hour. This was just a further breakdown. It shows you every order you took, how much you made. The HEB grocery orders are really cool because you just go there, load up your trunk with groceries, and drop them off at someone's front door, and you get pretty good payout for those. It shows you the base pay, what the customer tipped, and you can see that on each and every order that you took, the different breakdowns. So that's just kind of what I was going in there and showing you guys. And so now you can go back to your run. And then you also have a ratings tab. It shows you your acceptance rate, completion rate, your scores from the people you've actually delivered to. And then they also have promos tab where if you hit so many orders throughout the day, they have a guarantee dollar amount that they'll pay you. It's usually not same day. It's like the following next couple of days that you get paid out on those, but they will pay you out on those promos. So that was Runner. That was just kind of what I wanted to show you. And then here with DoorDash, I wanted to show you just a little bit more how you can earn per offer, earn by time. Mostly you can only dash if it's red and busy unless you're a top dasher. This is earn by time. It's saying you would earn $13 an active hour. So that's anytime you're actually on a dash, not if you're on the app. A little bit more about the earnings. If you go scroll down, of course, you see the breakdown. And then I just wanted to show you how you can hit into the certain dash that you did. It shows you all the orders you did. And then you have the dasher pay and the customer tip. So you can see why the orders were the amount that they were. Usually the decent dollar orders are either because of the great customer tip, or if it's a dasher pay that's large, it's because it was a decent amount of miles that you had to travel. So these are just the different dashes I did throughout the day, and the different amounts that I actually made. And then, of course, the start time, end time of your dash, the active time. So I would have only gotten paid for 1 hour and 8 minutes had I been dashing by time, and it would have only been $13, but I made $26 instead. So that's why I'm saying you always want to do earn by offer, not by time. Unless, I guess, maybe if you're in a super busy area and you're just constantly on an order and there's no wait time in between the orders that you get, maybe that would be beneficial. But I would definitely always say that earning by offer is going to be the bigger payout. You can also schedule times for that day, or it has different times that they have available that are pre-scheduled hours that you can schedule. So you would hit that little edit mark. It shows you the times that are available. You could save the dash, then you go to your schedule and it's on your schedule as an allotted time that you can dash. You can go out to any day of the week and do this. It doesn't have to be same day, and they will have times available. So you can schedule your week that way. And then, of course, they have different ratings as well, that they want you to stay above certain numbers and that sort of a thing. I have a contract violation. I believe after every 100 orders, it will fall off. You cannot have more than 2 contract violations. So you want to be wary of those. There's also, this is the reason why I guess I was extremely late to one. So just be wary of those. Make sure you're paying attention to that because they will deactivate your account. And then they have other numbers as well that they rate you on. So this is, your completion rate is very good at 95%. And then they have customer ratings where the customers will actually rate you. I have a decent score. It used to be higher. But, you can't make everybody happy, and that's fine. I believe it tells you somewhere in here that I've done like 900 deliveries. But yeah, they have different things that they score you on for customers. So you just you can take this and see where you need to work on yourself as far as customer service and that sort of a thing so that you can get higher ratings. So anyway, that's kind of it. It gives you a little breakdown of your ratings and how you can improve. So that's DoorDash, guys, in a nutshell. Another thing I can show you is just the earnings tab one more time, that it goes back quite a ways if you ever need to take a look at what you made, what you did. I'm pretty happy with it. I do it quite a bit, and it is very good for my pocketbook. I would definitely recommend, especially such the flexibility, and just showing you it also has promotions as well where you can earn a couple extra dollars at certain times in different areas. All right, so what did I actually make for the day? So we go to DoorDash, we go to the earnings tab, we scroll down, we find the Saturday that I worked, right? It's in 3 different dashes, so I was doing it throughout the day. Okay, so I go to the first dash. It shows that I started at 10:07, ended at 12:45. My actual active time was 2 hours and 3 minutes. So had I been paid by the hour, I would have got $26 roughly instead of $38.75. See how that works? The active time. The dash time, I was there for 2 hours and 38 minutes. That means how long I was actually on the app. But how long I was actually taking an order was actually 2 hours and 3 minutes. So that was pretty decent busy time. I wasn't really idle very long. It shows, I'm sorry about my, it shows each dash that I took. And if you hit those drop down arrows, it shows a breakdown of the base pay and then the customer tip. So we go back to the second dash. I made $26. I was active for an hour and 8 minutes. And I was on the app for an hour and 21 minutes. So had I been by the hour, I would have made $13. But I doubled that just by taking it by the offer instead of by the hour. Eli, why are you being so loud right now? So anyway, he wants to give his commentary as well. Then we go back to the very last dash. I was on there for a while. It shows 4 hours and 17 minutes, but I had paused it for quite a while. This was when I was going back and forth between DoorDash and Runner. So I had paused it. I was only actually taking active orders for 50 minutes, but I made $24.50 in less than an hour. Had I been dashing by time, I would have made less than $13 here. So that's why it's important to earn by the offer instead of earning by time. You make almost double, sometimes more. So that's what what I made for DoorDash. Now I want to go into Favor to show you. Runner. The delivery app is Runner. So I'm going into Runner, I'm going to the earnings tab, and it's showing me, I already cashed out, so it shows 0, but if I go to view weekly earnings up there at the top, it's going to show me the 4 that I took yesterday. So we're going to go into that, and it will show a breakdown. It doesn't really give me like my start time and end time here at the top, but if you scroll down, it does. just above the orders. So it's saying I average $12.25 per hour here, but that's not taking into account that I was doing Favor and DoorDash, or excuse me, Runner and DoorDash at the same time. So it's not very accurate. So for this order, you can see it has a base pay of the $2.56. Oops. Yeah, so it has a base pay, a neighborhood bonus. That's an extra that sometimes they will have in different neighborhoods, and then the customer tip. So it shows a breakdown of each one. This is a $16 HEB order, and these are nice because you just load up the groceries when you get there and then bring them to the customer and unload them, and you get decent pay for that. So most customers tip very well for these, and I am very appreciative. So for this one, let's see, I made $49.01 in the Runner app. And then let's go add all these up that I made in the Dash app. So let's get my calculator out. If I can find it. Here it is. So let's see, $49.01 from Runner. Let's go back to DoorDash. If I can find that, here we go. Okay, so $38.75. 26, let's go add that, hold on, plus $38.75 plus 26 plus, I believe it was $24.50. $24.50. For the day, I made $138.26, but I'm minusing out my gas price because that's my actual take home. So that is my takeaway on Favor and on DoorDash. I do definitely recommend them. They make a giant difference in whether or not I can make bills for the month, basically. And it's easy. Like, you can hop on, you can hop off at any time. As far as with Favor, you can. With DoorDash, you do have to wait for busy times if you're not a top dasher. And a top dasher, your ratings have to hit a certain number in order to be a top dasher. And I'm kind of selective about the ones I take. So I don't necessarily have that status. So I have to wait until it's busy in my area for me to be able to hop on. That's the only limitation that I have with DoorDash. But Favor, yeah, you can hop on at any time. And yeah, that's it. That's my takeaway on DoorDash and Favor, or Runner app. And now I guess it is day 9 at this point now. I'm going to be honest, and I did not work out after I stopped recording that last video. I fell right to sleep. I was exhausted from the full day of taking orders. So I feel like I'm going to double up today on my workout. And I was going to do another full day of dashing just for my pocketbook, but I think I'm going to kind of take a little bit of a relaxation day, hang out with a little boy, and just go from there. So yeah, if you have any questions about DoorDash or the Runner app, or anything about the 31-day challenge that we're doing, throw me a comment. If you want more notifications on the videos, hit the subscribe button. And I just want to thank you guys for following along. So I hope you guys have a good day.